In today's video, we're going for the Platinum Trophy on Bully. Now, I did this one because it reminds me of GTA. This was GTA before GTA. It's very, very nostalgic for a lot of people out there. It's a very popular game. And I thought I might as well go for this one before I go into my next collection. I thought this would be another great collection to my Platinum Trophies. This is only my third Platinum. You've already seen the 3 Platinums I went for. If you like Platinum Trophies or getting hard achievements, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to leave that like for this video. Let's get straight into it. Here is the first storyline based trophy and the first trophy I'm going to get, which is called Keener, for completing 3 different classes. So you have to get 100% on this class, which is art, have to do English, have to do other classes just like that, and there is unlocked. Keener, complete 3 different classes. Now this is the successor to the last trophy. This is called Teacher's Pet, for completing 6 different trophies. Now this one is, we have to do English classes. You have to complete 6 different classes, which is pretty easy in my opinion. Didn't take long at all. And there is me unlocking it, called Teacher's Pet, complete 6 different classes. Here we have to fight our first boss battle, which is Russell, the big, fat, gigantic, smelly bully. The one that goes around bullying everyone. He's a good guy in the end. I really like him in the end, but that Gary, that snake, that piece of dirt, I want to break every rib in his body. I'll have to break his ribs. You know, when he gets so mad, he's want to break someone's ribs and gutter stomp him. That's what we want to do to Gary in GTA, or in Bully, of course, not real life. And you got to keep running around, and he runs out of gas, and you keep hitting him with your slingshot. And once you do that, you unlock your next trophy, which is called Freshman. Complete Chapter 1. In this trophy, you have to go around and beat up the smug, rich pricks in this clique. So once you break down all these boys, you break down the boss, kick him in the nuts, and you unlock your next trophy called Sophomore. Complete Chapter 2. I got this trophy with the last trophy, which is called Popularity Contest. Gain 100% respect from 2 cliques simultaneously. That's from just beating up the 2 cliques, dominating them, showing them who's boss, who is number 1, who is the god. In the next story-based mission, this one is called Junior. You gotta go around and beat up the greasers. So once you knock out Johnny and all these boys, this is the final battle with him, and you unlock your next trophy called Junior. Complete Chapter 3. Now watch Jimmy. Watch how much of a savage he is here.
I'm in charge. You do what I say.
All right. I give up. You can have her.
Who? What are you talking about, Johnny?
Lola, you win. She's yours.
This has nothing to do with her, man. I don't care. You can keep that slut for yourself.
What?
In this one, we have to go and complete 10 different errand missions. We have to go in to score this fat prick called Algernon. The fat guy who likes to wet himself. You play this game, all this guy does is bitch, cry, and complain, and goes and pisses his pants a lot. I feel sorry for him, but you have to go escort him so he doesn't get beaten up by the jocks or the greasers or whatever. And that's how you unlock your next trophy called Helping Hand. Here, all I have to do was just go and run around when it's dark. And I completed an errand while I was doing this, which is called After Hours. You have to go walk around when it's dark, violating curfew. You can sit in here as well. And there it is, the trophy called After Hours. Spend 5 hours out after curfew. Here's the next story-based mission. You gotta go around and beat up the jocks. Show the jocks who really is the number 1 of these schools. You guys may run the football department, you get all the bitches, all the girls, but I am the king, which is called Senior, for completing Chapter 4. And now watch how much of a savage Jimmy is.
Oh, Jimmy, you did it! You did it!
I'm king of the school.
Oh, you beat them all in front of everybody! Thanks for your help, Petey.
Damn vandals.
It's just ironic right here how I have to unlock this next trophy. This has nothing to do with this, but this is when I unlocked it. You gotta go get this guy. He wants you to go around and get different panties from the girls' dormitories. Like little girls, they're like 12 to 16, 17-year-old girls. He wants their panties. He's a bit of a creep, he's a pedo. And once he's in the porta potty, you go and knock him down. He has shit all over him, shit on his head, everywhere. And I want to show you this cutscene.
This is awful. Yuck! God damn, I stink. I'm gonna have to shower for days with bleach. This is worse than when I got hazed.
And there it is, unlocking the next trophy called Rich Kid Blues for having $1,000 in pocket change. Here is the last mission on the game and the last trophy you get in the story based. We have to go beat up Gary. You know this guy who ruined, Jimmy's on top of the world. He wouldn't have started this if this deranged guy called Gary. Didn't start off from the beginning. He ruined Jimmy's reputation and he got it back. This one is called Graduate, the first gold trophy for completing Chapter 5 and completing the storyline in Bully. Here is the Riz God, the official Riz God, Jimmy, called Casanova. This one is called Casanova. The channel called call me a bit of a Casanova. Received 25 different kisses. Were you a Casanova back in the school days? Or if you're in school right now, are you a Casanova? Tell me in the comment section down below. In this trophy, we have to go, this is really tedious. You've got to kick the soccer ball 100 different times. There it is, kicking the balls. Kick them in the balls, alright. Kick 100 soccer balls, kick the soccer ball 100 times. And there's my big boy, the guy we bet up at the start of the game next to me. Here, we're going to be like this guy next to me. Like, he just loves his soft drink. Or soda, as you call it there in the United States. And this one is really, really tedious. You're going to sit there and just buy 100 different soft drink or soda cans from the vending machine. So it just costs you, you know, $100 in your pocket change, which I'll need the pocket change later in the game. You'll see why I need the pocket change. It was a really, really hard, difficult one, but there it is. So delicious, baby. Buy 100 different sodas. In this miscellaneous trophy, all you have to do is go and complete 20 different errand missions. I already completed 10. This is the 20th one. Now you go and spray paint different walls. Now look at that. Why are you grease walls stuck in the 50s? I want to show you this one because he writes some funny stuff around the walls. This one, it's not rebellious to wear a leather jacket, have dumb hair. I like that one. About the greases, you know, when they put all that slick in the head back in the 80s, 70s, 90s. And this one's called Grease Bags. Put that on the wall for them pricks to read. And there it is, the next trophy called Little Angel. Complete 20 errand missions. Here is another time-consuming one called Marathon. Travel 100,000 meters on foot. So you're going to run around the whole town of Bully. Now I had fun doing this trophy. You're going to go egg 25 different vehicles. So I got to egg this lady's vehicle, not to run after me. There's the trophy called Excellent. Egg 25 different cars. And there she is trying to grab me. But you know what I mean? We all love our milfs. This is the finale on all the story-based missions. This is the next gold trophy for completing all 5 classes for every subject. Now on Xbox you have the geography class. On the PlayStation here, you don't have it. And this was the hardest one, called Shop. It actually took me a while, took me a couple of tries to look at the tutorial. Just like a picture on like Wikipedia, the Bully Wiki, and tells you how to do it properly. And then once you do this, you unlock your next trophy. But there it is, the next trophy called Boy Genius. Complete all 5 classes for every subject. Successor to the last trophy I showed you, the one before that, which is called Marathon. This one is called Skate Pro. We have to travel 50,000 meters on a skate. A lot of running around and skateboarding on this game. And here, we have to go mow 10 different lawns. So I just did this one on repeat. You have to do every lawn mowing mission in the game anyway to unlock the final trophy I'm going to show you, which is the hardest trophy in the game, by the way. And here, just going to complete it till it goes green. And there it is, hop off. You're going to get $10 extra anyway, which I'll need the money later down the road as well. So I should have went for 100%. I want to get these trophies really fast. Which this one's called Green Thumb. Mow the lawn 10 different times. Here's a really fun one. He's going to go around and make everyone stink like absolute crap. This one is called Smell You Later. Hit 50 people with stink bombs 50 times. That one was actually pretty funny. Throw it at old ladies, hobos, little kids, cops, whatever have you. Here's another successor to the last 2 ones. This one is called The Wheel Deal. You're going to go around and pop 200 different wheelies on the bike. That doesn't sound that difficult, but there it is popping up in the corner. The Wheel Deal. It took a lot of time, to be honest. Here is the next one. This one actually is pretty fun. They're going to knock this lady off the bike, and there it is. The Expert Bicycle Thief. Jack 20 different bicycles. I actually got jacked for the cop system. I'm going to go around this corner. Watch this guy. He's going to be laughing at me because I bumped into him, but I'm going to have the last laugh there, Chief. This trophy is called Skid Mark for giving 50 different wedgies to different people around the city. Here's another really fun one. I just get to go around and just beat up everyone. Just gonna go knock the brakes off. I'm gonna break their ribs, shatter their ribs. Ooh, I get a little bit angry, you know what I mean? Because you're gonna get these guys are bullying you back in the day in the game. So like, you know, you don't deal with any bullies like that. They all suck up to him now because at the end of the game he's like the king of the school. But there it is, down for the count. I was about to get knocked out by the prefects. Knock out 200 different opponents. Here, I'm just gonna walk up to this little girl. And I gotta tell her what I think of her. You're a little midget. They go to this guy. Hey, prick. You love dick. And he goes, that one's called Smart Mouth. Say 100 different taunts. Here is another long, tedious one. I was sitting there watching Damian Lillard have 11 threes at my 3/4 time. So I thought I might as well do this trophy. He didn't break the record, by the way. Glass dismissed. for breaking 300 different bottles on the shooting gallery. That was actually pretty tedious, took a long time, like an hour, a little bit less than an hour. Here's another really fun one. You're gonna go to the carnival, right? And you're gonna do different go-kart races. Now you know all my games have all the different glitches in the game. I have all the glitches. Here, and yeah, I had to do this one a couple of times because every time I did it, I was like the shortcut right there, had to replay it because it wouldn't give me the second race. You gotta do 3 or 4 different races at the carnival. This is not the only time we get to race go-karts, by the way. And when I get past this, I get another thing towards the last trophy I'm trying to get. Here it is, Speed Freak. Complete carnival go-kart races. Here's the proof that Jimmy is the original Riz God, the original Riz demigod. He's walking around to every single girl in the school, giving them flowers and getting a kiss from every single girl, except for Eunice, which is the big girl who eats chocolates. This one's called Green Thumbs Up. Pick 50 different flowers. Here's the next part of the go-kart missions and towards the last ever trophy to get. The last one's really tedious. Here it is, called pole position. You're gonna go around and race every single go-kart race around the city, and there it is, unlocking it, pole position. Complete go-kart races. Imagine this, you're at school taking a dirty, stinking turd in the toilet. Who goes to the toilets at school, by the way? It says out of order, so you already know. You're gonna get someone else, gonna get Jimmy, to grab some toilet paper for you, throw it over you so you can wipe your behind. But there's the next trophy called Mama's Boy. Complete 30 different errand missions. Here's another really fun one. He's gonna throw marbles at different people. Look at them. The 2 gay guys, and throw at this lady, and she's gonna fall on her behind because she loves being on her back, called What's Your Step? Trip 25 people with marbles. Now this one took me the 3rd longest, which is called Tour de Bulworth, so you know, Tour de France. So you'll be bicycling around every section of the game. I took about an hour just riding around every section. It didn't really matter to unlock this because I'm like, I think I'm in the Tour de France, trying to unlock this different trophy. So once I unlock this, watch this, I'm going for different trophies at the same time. The cop nearly gets me, but here I go and I unlock the one called Tour de Bulworth. That is for riding 100 kilometers on the bike. Now this trophy, I have to talk about this trophy. This trophy is the most difficult trophy in the game, but if you're on Xbox and going for achievements, this is actually easy. It's going to obtain 250 different clothing items. This one I had to go and get enough money. I think I had to earn $3,000 to $5,000. Back on this game is a lot of money, so I had to keep doing lawnmower missions over and over. It's really tedious. Had to go to 4 different clothing stores to unlock every clothes, and it costs you $3,500 on this game without glitches. None of that. I didn't do no glitches, and I had to go buy every single different item in every single clothing store. So you can just imagine how tedious and how long and how frustrating this was, because every time I went to a different store and bought them out, I'm like, why don't I have the trophy? Look up a guide and it says you only have to obtain 250 clothes. No, on the PlayStation you have to go and buy 250 clothes. I looked at cheats. The cheats weren't for me. I wanted to do this 100% legit, and I just wanted to show you. I want to show you how tedious this is. Just got to go around and click on X on every single one. You had to wait like 5 seconds, 10 seconds for you to actually buy the item as well, which made it even more difficult. I know this is like a PS4, a PS2 port onto the PlayStation 4 or the PS5, which I'm playing it on. I thought on the they should really do a remaster or maybe a Bully 2 for this game, because it actually was really, really fun in my opinion. What do you guys think about this? And it's called Sharp Dressed Man. Purchase 250 different clothing items in Bully. Really, really difficult trophy in my opinion. Now this trophy, you're going to have to achieve the highest score on 3 different arcade modes, which is called Consumo, Nutshots, and Monkey Fling arcade games. Now you had to go and do this first one, which is called Monkey Fling, where you have to flick shit. Yeah, flick feces at spiders and bananas. You got to kill the spiders and get the bananas and knock them down to you. In the next one, we have to go do Consumo, which is one you have to do in the story anyway, where you have to be a sumo wrestler and go around and eat everything. Just be a fat mammoth pig and just go devour everything in your sights. And another one is called Nutshots. That one actually got me raging. I was sitting at the top of my seat, just sitting there locked in, had music blaring in my ears. And that one I had to go shoot different bees, and that took a while because I had so many glitches, how many times I died. And here it is, me unlocking the trophy called Dual Nebula. Yes, Dual Nebula. Achieve the highest score on Consumo, Nutshots, and Flying Monkey Fling arcade games. Here's another really difficult one. It's just really time consuming, this one. So you're going to keep going in this section. In the foyer or in the boys' dormitory, go get your stink bomb. Once you get your stink bombs, you want to go here and flick on the water sprinklers. Once you do the water sprinklers, you got to flick stink bombs at the door. Like the controls are really wonky. Keep throwing all your stink bombs. Once you run out of stink bombs, you grab your dynamite and you throw your dynamite and keep throwing. It's not dynamite really, otherwise they'll be laid on their back permanently, have no legs, no arms, no head, no nothing. They'll be absolutely destroyed, assassinated. Then I just walk around and kick them in the nuts, and I unlock the next trophy, which is gold, called Problem Child. Amass 160,000 trouble points in Bully. Now this is the final trophy. Now this one is the hardest trophy in all of Bully. You have to get every single room trophy in the game, and every miscellaneous trophy. You have to get every single room trophy. You got to go to the fair and buy 2 posters. You got to finish the go-kart, all the races. You got to also finish all the missions. You got to go around and kick different pumpkins. You got to go around destroying different areas to unlock this trophy. This one was actually really, really difficult in my opinion. Now, once I walk through this door, I should have the Platinum Trophy. My 3rd ever Platinum Trophy, which this one I got for Kleptomania. Acquire all room trophies. And here it is, the Platinum Trophy called Valid Victorian. Unlock every trophy in Bully. Thank you for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, if you liked it at all, make sure to smash that like button. I got the Witcher 3 Remastered trophy on the way. I'm nearly finished with the game. It's going to get really all the other miscellaneous trophies. The game came out 2 days ago. I think you guys are going to like it. But if you like other videos just like this, click this video right on top of your head. It'd be a great video to go watch.